What is up, guys? Welcome to the newest episode of the Cold Takes podcast. As always, I am Bobathan with my co-hosts here, Smeekwol and Zach. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful December so far. This is our first podcast in December, and yeah, how are you guys?
Good.
Doing well. I'm good. Before we start, I'd like to say that if we hit 5,000 subs by Christmas, Tanner will be eating something spicy. Last time he did that, he puked. I'll be eating something spicy, and Roy is giving $200 away. So if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe.
Yes, I completely forgot about that.
So did I.
Spice sucks.
Yeah,
but
well, they want to see you puke, so they're gonna sub.
It's not fun. It's not even funny.
The video was funny. Still my favorite video of yours.
If you want to know what he's referencing, I'll link it in the description after we upload. But other than that, how has your guys' week been? What have you been up to? I know, Roy, I've seen you almost every day this week. But Zach, what have you been up to?
I have been doing nothing at home since I'm in lockdown. And going for maybe a run every day. That's pretty much it. That's the only time I leave the house. Other than today to help my brother move.
Ooh. Another brother out of the house. Well, just one, I guess.
No, the same brother. Yeah. He just left stuff here.
And besides our workouts, Roy, how have you been this week?
Yeah, just been making YouTube videos, and it's about it. Haven't really done anything interesting.
That's fair.
Next YouTube boxing fight is Bobathan versus Smeekwol.
Yes.
As long as he's coming up.
No, you're going down.
I'm going down.
You got 6 months.
I got 6 months to cut. Roy, what do you weigh? 170? 160?
160.
I have to cut. Wow. That's a lot of weight to cut.
I can go up a bit.
We need a 200 even.
Okay, I can't go up that much.
Whoa, you expect me to cut that much? But you can't. You can't go up 40 pounds?
It's easier to cut than it is to gain.
No, not when you're this big. I mean, if we want to talk about boxing, though, we can go right into the fact that Jake Paul brutalized Nate Robinson. I'm sure he's still asleep a week later. But that was just... Oh, Nate looked awful in that ring. I don't know if feel bad's the right word, because he put himself in that situation. He clearly
I respect him for getting in the ring. He just shouldn't have.
Yeah. There was no need for him to do that.
I think he also called out Jake, he's the one that called him out.
Did.
So
he did.
It's I don't know.
But that fight was brutal.
Street fighting and boxing aren't the same thing.
Right?
Boxing is it's a difference. It's a different thing.
Apparently, Nate Robinson never sparred anybody either. So that was his first fight ever.
Wow.
That's nuts, yeah. Yeah, I mean, we all said on the podcast last week, which was the same day of the fight, that we thought Jake was going to win.
Yeah.
So we are all right.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was going to be that bad, though. Hell, props to Jake. He's got that knockout power, clearly.
Well, to someone who's never been hit before, apparently.
Well, it takes a lot of power to knock someone out.
Yeah, that's fair. And then you had the main event, which was Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones Jr., right?
Jr.
Yeah, sorry. And that it ended in a draw, which it shouldn't have.
No.
Yeah.
Because Tyson was literally all over him the whole time. Mm-hmm. And the only reason, to me, with Logan and KSI, it was a draw, it was set up another fight, but they were both profiting off that. This one was for charity, so I kind of get them calling a draw, but I don't think it was for money purposes, but the KSI Logan one was.
I don't think they purposely drew the KSI Logan fight either. I think it was just
I do. Oh, I do.
No,
they definitely didn't.
They had professional judges, and
yeah,
it was also very close. It wasn't
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was public knowledge beforehand that there was going to be a second fight. Like, it wasn't like.
Because
there was going to be a second fight. So there's no.
Yeah, because I think they announced there was one.
Yeah.
In the UK beforehand.
Yeah, it was a UK and US deal.
Yeah, so I still think it was rigged. But...
Like they had no need to draw it, and then they took such a break after the fight too that it's like.
Yeah, that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
No, but I saw no reason for Roy Jones and Tyson to be a draw. Like Tyson clearly won that fight.
Yeah, that one had to be set up.
Yeah,
Roy looked hurt too.
That's the thing, and like I don't think there was a single round that Roy won.
No, yeah, I don't think
so. Let's hop on over to the NBA and DeMar DeRozan today. I don't know if you guys heard about that. Had to chase out an intruder in his house in LA. Jeez. Someone broke into his house and DeMar DeRozan chased him away.
They were trying to get into Kylie Jenner's house.
Were they?
Yeah, but they caught the wrong address.
Oh my God!
They're both rich.
One's rich though.
They're both rich.
I mean,
Kylie Jenner is a billionaire, but he's a 100 millionaire. His contract what? He's got a big contract, so.
And he just re-signed for something really big as well.
Mm-hmm.
They're both rich.
Google says DeMar DeRozan's net worth is $23 million.
I think he gets that more in a year.
Yeah, he makes $26.5 million a year as of 2017.
Yeah, net worth is usually like property and stuff that they own. It's not like it's not salary based. So.
Yeah, that's why.
Because I'm pretty sure he had some huge contracts with Toronto too. So it's like
for sure.
Anything else?
And he has a contract with Nike too.
Yeah.
Fair. That's not even the biggest news this week. John Wall was traded from the Washington Wizards to the Houston Rockets for Russell Westbrook. That's a big trade. I mean, Zach, I didn't read what you said because I really didn't care, but Zach sent something about
You're the one that sent the trade. And then you didn't care.
Yes, I know, but I didn't really care. I just wanted to inform you.
Sends the information, then doesn't care about the feedback.
Washington, from Zach, Washington got Westbrook, which is dope, but he's also
I could just say it. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, my opinion is just that I don't see who wins there's no wins here. I think, if anything, Washington wins it because they're probably going to make the playoffs now this year. And with Westbrook and Beal, they should be good. But what does Houston gain from this if Washington does make the playoffs?
Well,
they got that first round pick, which isn't going to be worth much if they do make the playoffs. So I don't know.
Roy said it might be enough to keep Harden around.
Maybe, but it's
no, I don't think so. They're the same kind of player.
Yeah, there's not a huge difference. And then also John Wall, I don't know how good he's going to be off his injury as well.
Yeah, so I don't.
They're both very good point guards, but Westbrook's probably the better point guard. It's just he just doesn't shoot the best always, and
neither does John Wall.
Yeah, John Wall's not a sharpshooter or anything. So,
it's just I don't understand the trade. I guess that was the best Houston could get for Westbrook. I think they should have went the picks route. They should have just tried to get a ton of picks like OKC did because Harden's leaving. So.
Yeah, that's fair. So for you two, the Raptors' first 5 games were announced. Do you already know them, or do you want me to read them out?
I don't know what the first 5 games are.
I don't know them either.
They start on December 23rd against the Pelicans. Then they play on the 26th against the Spurs, the 29th against the Sixers, 31st against the Knicks, and 2nd again against the Pelicans. Those are their first 5 games.
They gave the Pelicans so many nationally televised games. They have the 4th most or something.
Really?
Because they love Zion.
Oh yeah.
Oh my! All the tweets are 0-5. They beat the Pelicans. They
0-5 for the
5-0.
Raptors.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're not going
0-5. No way.
I mean, they did
chance.
lose some of their depth, but they're definitely still a team.
Raps won't get out of the second round. Raps won't win any of them. Knicks, Sixers, all gonna beat them.
People really hate the Raptors.
And it's on sports. It's on Sportsnet Canada. It's like literally Canada's team.
People like to troll.
I don't know. Was there any other big basketball news this week?
LeBron got paid, or did we talk about that last week?
No, that happened this week. LeBron and AD got paid.
Yeah, so, they both signed big long-term contracts too, which is kind of surprising. I think doesn't LeBron's take them to like Bronny's draft year or something?
Yeah. So. 2023.
Yeah,
people think he's gonna leave and go to whatever team Bronny's on.
Yeah, Bronny's gonna get picked first overall just so LeBron will sign there.
Right? It was actually
Bronny. We also got LeBron, so
you guys know Ronnie, one of my lovely viewers on my podcast, my streams.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Roy and I were talking the other day. You weren't in the chat or the stream actually, and Ronnie goes, the only reason Bronny is any good is because of his, even known is because of his dad, and that he can't even play basketball. And Ronnie continuously said, I could cross up Bronny.
No.
Oh, my chat is just something else.
Bronny's sick, bro.
Oh, yeah, he's a very good player. He's
not number one, though, right?
No, it's some other kid on his team or something like that. That's
he also didn't really play last year. Because it was his freshman year, so yeah. I mean he'll get a lot more playing time, and we'll see how he is.
He's in high school, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's young though.
I think he's 16. But he is huge already, just like LeBron.
So he'll be drafted in 2024. And Bronny is projected, as of right now, to go 15th. Or 14th.
Yeah, he's going first, just because LeBron's going to sign with whoever takes
Elijah Fisher from Toronto is projected to go first.
Look at this guy.
I mean...
Where's Mikey Williams, that kid? That's the kid that I thought.
Mikey Williams?
That might be a different... Is that the
same? It might be a different last name. I just know it's Mikey.
No, it is Mikey Williams. He's projected to go 8th.
Oh.
I mean, thought he was
all those standings changed so much.
Just like with the hockey.
Yeah, even from like the senior year in college, it's a whole different game. So
wait, so what are the new rules?
RJ Barrett was supposed to be drafted first, like his whole high school thing, and then he dropped to like third all of a sudden.
Yeah.
So how does it work? You have to play a year of college now?
Yeah, you do. Either college or you can go overseas now and play.
Or you could just G League or sit out. You just have to be 19.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. That was my next question. I was going to say, could Bronny go play in Europe now, and then get drafted next year? But you just answered.
I think they're getting rid of the.
Roy was saying something about that.
I think next year or something. It's going to go just back to 18. If you're 18, you can play.
I think if anything, they're trying to funnel them through the G League, like kind of like a. I don't know, because that way they get paid. And then they're also like, but the problem with that is that the G League teams are affiliated with certain teams. So
aren't all G League teams affiliated?
Yeah, they
all are. So that's why it's like if they think of it as like if this team is getting a young draft pick, they kind of have like a
that was the thing with LiAngelo Ball. He got signed to the Pistons, and everybody thinks he's going to play in the NBA.
That's what that's what I said to Roy.
Yeah, he's getting signed to the G League team. It's a non-guaranteed contract so that he can play in the G League.
Yeah.
Has his draft year already passed?
Yeah. A few years ago.
A while ago.
Yeah.
So he's the worst of the three.
Well, who knows? He could have got drafted, but he stole, and then.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
And then he went to like Lithuania. And he was gonna be. Yeah.
The JBL,
Zach,
you're not going to get drafted from going to the
From the JBL.
Lithuania. That's not.
So Zach, he's the Mark Stahl here of the Stahl brothers.
Isn't Mark Stahl good?
No, he's the worst of the three.
No, he's the defenseman. He's really good. They have another brother.
Eric
They
Jordan
have another
Mark.
They have another brother that didn't
Jordan.
make the NHL.
No.
Yeah, so why would you say he's the Mark Stahl?
There's four of them. One didn't make the NHL. I'm talking about the. No, he's not. He's trash.
Yeah, he was a good defenseman.
Nah. NHL talk. Yay. They're discussing January 15th for the start of the season. I really don't understand how they are going to do it. But because as of right now, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, it's confusing for me how they're going to do it because they have so many Canadian teams.
I was just about to say that. Well, 4 major NHL teams are looking at the possibility of playing all their games outdoors. That being the Bruins.
That's trash.
The Bruins, Anaheim, LA, and Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
My thing is, you're spending a lot of money to do that in LA and Anaheim. To play outdoors.
The ice is going to be terrible.
But these teams are looking at doing this as a way so they can introduce fans. Because if you're outdoors, you can have fans spaced out just like the NFL has right now.
True.
But I have no idea how this is going to look with the 7 Canadian teams. My biggest hope is that we get a team in like South Dakota playing hockey, and everyone in the city is going to be so confused. But
I think I don't know. Don't they like hockey over there?
No, I mean, for the most part, when I worked down by the falls, I used to always ask Americans if they could name one hockey player, and usually people can name Gretzky. And then after that, it gets tough. So I usually ask, do you know who Sidney Crosby is? And the answer I got a lot was, I didn't know they allowed women in the NHL. And I thought that was always a joke because people used to call Crosby a girl. And they're like, but these people were being like dead serious. They had no idea who they were.
Oof.
Big oof.
But the best part of the Christmas season is coming up in 21 days. And that's the World Juniors. And
I don't even watch anymore, to be honest.
Teams have been announcing they will not be letting their players go play for the World Juniors. So that's a little scary for Canada.
Well, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Why would they?
And right here on screen, recently added, Logan Paul said he will fight Evander Kane if the team will allow him.
Which they won't. That's going to be terrible for insurance reasons. That's
what I said to Roy. I said there's no chance the San Jose Sharks say yes. Not a chance at all.
No, that's well, their insurance company probably won't let them. They don't even let them play in the Olympics.
Yeah. Unless Evander Kane can get a way to get the NHLPA to let him, there's no way you can bring it towards the team until the NHLPA is behind you.
Yeah, no, it doesn't make any sense. He'd have to wait to retire, but I mean,
I don't know how long he has left on his contract in San Jose. But he could just, once his contract's expired, he's a free agent. He can do the fight.
Yeah, I mean, at first I thought Logan Paul would kill him, and then I heard that his dad was a boxer and that he grew up boxing.
Yeah.
Have
you seen him in his hockey fights?
Yeah, hockey fights and boxing are so different, man.
Yeah, I know.
You grab onto each other and you pull them, and you like it doesn't matter.
Evander Kane has.
I mean, they do fight barefisted though, which is nuts.
Oh, Evander Kane has 6 seasons left on his contract.
Yeah, they're not letting him.
Yeah.
And how old is he? He's 29, 35. No one will care about the fight in 6 years.
No one will care about the fight in 3 months.
Yeah.
If he doesn't agree to it.
Yeah.
I'm sure Logan Paul had no idea who he was until.
Oh, I don't doubt it. Yeah. And I mean, Evander Kane said he had no idea who the Pauls were until recently, but I don't know how true that is. One last hockey thing.
Different worlds, I would believe
that's fair. One last hockey thing that isn't really a hockey thing, but involves the Canucks. The Canucks fired their anthem singer for performing at a anti-mask rally, and now he's claiming and attempting to sue for censorship. What do you guys think of that? Do you agree?
Wait.
Repeat that?
Yeah,
so
repeat it.
He performed at an anti-mask rally.
Yeah.
They fired him, and he is claiming that it is censorship and is trying to sue.
Nah, they should have fired him. Screw him.
Yeah, I don't.
I
I don't
100%
think it's
agree.
censorship. You can fire whoever you want to fire. It's the same reason that Don Cherry was allowed.
I was just gonna say, yeah, it's the exact same thing.
They just can't fire him like that's not a racist or like anything. So it's they can fire him for that if they want. Yeah, it's a private company.
Yeah.
Yep. And then we'll move to the NFL before moving on. So this week was really interesting. I don't know if it had come out yet when we recorded the last podcast, but Denver had a wide receiver play at quarterback this week. I believe he went like 2 for 11 and threw a pick. But yeah, he played because. Oh, can you guys hear that?
Yeah.
I thought it was from my window.
My nieces are watching something, and it is very loud.
Oh, I thought something was going on outside. That's why window's open.
Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, they decided to make the wide receiver go in at quarterback, but they pushed the Baltimore Ravens game 6 days.
Yep.
So just because it was more of a money game. Pittsburgh versus Baltimore is a money game, but Denver versus, I don't even remember who they played. The Saints.
Oh, yeah.
The Saints. You had a wide receiver at quarterback. Other than that, though, like I said, the Baltimore-Pittsburgh game got pushed to Wednesday?
Yeah.
Because there was a ton of COVID between the two teams there. And I don't think there was any big news or injuries this week. Unless you can think of any, Roy.
Why are you counting me out? I could have thought of some. You don't know.
I think Lamar Jackson's out again.
COVID.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And RG3 got hurt, apparently.
Oh.
He's still playing?
Yeah, he's the second string for Lamar Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Josh Jacobs is out. Yeah.
I was just gonna say that.
Lions
downgraded Swift to doubtful for their game tomorrow.
Well, doesn't matter. They'll lose anyways.
The best was Roy and I were talking at the gym one day, and the Lions were playing the Panthers, who aren't the best, but aren't awful.
Suck. They suck.
No, they have an okay record.
They're like 4-8.
But I made a joke how they were gonna destroy Detroit, and I was like, no, the Lions are good. They can beat bad teams, and then they got destroyed.
Oof.
Carolina is 4-8. Yes.
Yeah, that's a bad record.
And the Lions are 4-7.
Ooh, clash with the Titans.
Right. Lions play Chicago this week, and the Panthers, I believe, have a bye. Yeah, it's their bye week.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's about it for the NFL that I can think of. And we'll talk about the worst sport in the world now. Zach, you can talk about Chelsea's win today.
Oh, they've had a couple games since last time. They had 2 games. Olivier Giroud scored 4 goals, who was initially our third backup striker. He scored 4 goals in that game when he got started, and then they ended up winning 4-0 against Sevilla for Champions League. Officially won their group. They then played today, and they initially went down 1-0. Olivier Giroud started, scored again, and then scored 2 late and won the game. Yeah, 2 good goals. Timo Werner, we paid like £80 million to get, Missed a wide open net today, and 2 breakaways. So
You
he's
just
been
say
struggling.
80 million?
80 million pounds, yeah. It was like
And
a transfer fee, something like that.
Did
Yeah.
what?
He missed a wide open net. Off a corner, it got flicked backdoor to him by Olivier Giroud, and he was the only one there. And he went to hit it, and I guess it was bouncing, so it hit the inside of his boot and went out. And then he kicked it up, and it hit the crossbar.
I could hit those.
I think anyone could have scored that. It just was unlucky, but he'll probably never miss anything like that again in the rest of his life. But happened today.
Who's Jay Alvarez?
I know that name.
Yeah. I'm not sure. Does something.
He's a model, apparently. And he has 2 songs. But,
I've definitely heard the name before, but then when I Googled him and I looked at him, I have no idea.
Right? Yeah, his ex-girlfriend leaked his sex tape today. And it's all over Twitter.
That's tough.
That got
Was the sex tape with her?
It got leaked like a week ago, and then they took it down off the
Then
hub, and then it got re-leaked today.
That's brutal.
Did you watch it?
No, I did not watch it. I just read about it on Twitter.
I'm just hearing about this now. Yeah. So.
Oh, and Corinna tweeted, "Can someone Jay Alvarez me?"
Oh,
yeah, that was my response. No, but
I guess that means she's got tapes out.
Yeah, apparently.
And she wants someone to. Why doesn't she just put it out herself? I guess she doesn't want to make the profit yourself.
Just get the OnlyFans.
Get that bag.
Put it on OnlyFans and then charge $900, and I'm sure there's people that would pay for it.
Well, she's already got an OnlyFans on Facebook Gaming. No, I'm kidding.
Facebook Gaming fans.
Yeah.
I can't even watch her streams if I wanted to.
Yeah, you don't have Facebook.
It won't even let me. But viewing your information may take longer than usual. Yeah, it's been 3 months now.
Can you not watch? Do you have to have an account to watch, or can you watch without?
Let's see if I log out.
I'm pretty sure you need an account for everything on Facebook. Like you can't even use what's it called? What's that VR system?
An Oculus Rift.
Yeah, you can't even use that without Facebook.
Oh, damn.
Without your account, yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Yeah. Okay, Roy, do you want to tell your story?
Yes, I can tell my story now. All right. So, before we start, if everybody didn't know, we all live in Canada. And this is a story for my uncle who lives in the U.S. And this is back when he was living in Utah in 1997, a year before I was even born. So
any of us were born.
Yeah. So when he was living in Utah, he developed a really good friendship with a plumber that owned a small family-run local business called Stockton and Sons. Now,
I think I know where this is going.
Now, from the very beginning of this friendship, they bonded over basketball. Whenever he would come over and work on his plumbing, they would talk all about basketball. And because of this, they became really close, and it eventually came up that John actually played for a local Mormon church team called the Utah Jazz, which was named the Jazz because that was the Mormons' choice of music while they're making love to their multiple wives. Now, before we go on, quick history lesson here. Until the early 2000s, almost the entire NBA was made up of plumbers, janitors, electricians, and carpenters. And only at the turn of the millennium did teams, head scouts, start to scout actual talent from college, players that excelled in college. There were, however, a few players that were dedicated to basketball that took full advantage of the lack of talent to inflate their stats and just dominate the game. And as you could probably guess, the chief of all of them is Michael Jordan. Anyways, John once offered my uncle sideline tickets to an NBA Finals game between the humble Jazz player, or the humble Jazz team, and, of course, Karl Malone versus the Chicago Bulls. And he actually had a seat right behind the Bulls bench and sat behind HVAC specialist and three-point shooter Steve Kerr. Throughout the game, Steve was genuinely nice and helped answer questions so my uncle could help fix his central heating. The best part of it, though, my uncle said, was that he got to watch him sit on the bench. I'm not sure that most of you guys know about this, but Steve Kerr actually used to practice sitting on the bench. He would spend hours and hours in the practice facility doing so. It was just true dedication to his volunteer job. But what about Jordan? Well, it comes full circle. In the third quarter, Mike came storming up the court. The Plumbers and garbage men, no match for his speed. MJ blitzed by Malone and left the air as he rocketed towards the hoop. A dunk was to be made, but John was caught between MJ and the 1990s era 7-foot regulation rim. The sight was not pretty, but at least it was over quick. John lay motionless on the floor after being posterized, his small, frail body no match for a professional athlete. As he gathered himself and made his way over to the bench, MJ yelled, "I hope I paralyze you next time." John reached for a Gatorade, for he had earned his electrolytes. But Mike snatched it out of his hand, and without even drinking any lemon lime, threw the bottle into the crowd. And I'm not sure if you guys knew this, but back then, the bottles were actually made out of glass. Anyways, my uncle turned around and saw a young fan standing there, yelling at him to get out of the way. But it was too late. The bottle knocked the poor boy out cold. He must have been no more than 12 or 13. My uncle ran to help this boy, and the boy's name? LeBron James.
Wow.
That's the story on how my uncle met LeBron.
Wow.
That's a cool story.
That's,
Yeah.
I mean,
I never heard that before. How haven't you told me that?
yeah.
He actually just told it to me recently. He saw we had a podcast, and he's like, "Hey, I'll give you a good story for the cast."
That's fair.
Yeah.
I wonder
So
what
did he tell you what LeBron was like as a kid, or
I mean, he just helped him
or
up.
was he just knocked out the whole
He
time?
was knocked out cold. He had to call the ambulance and get him out of there.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is your uncle is solely responsible for LeBron playing in the NBA?
Yeah, he wasn't there, then he might have
Yeah, who knows?
died.
Michael
my
Jordan might have
question.
killed him. Yeah.
Whatever happened to those plumbers? Does anyone even know their names anymore? Like, are they?
Well, he just said their names.
Yeah.
But what about other plumbers? Do they still play in the NBA?
I mean, after that game, John Stockton had to actually quit his job as a plumber. He could no longer play for the church team, and he was left homeless.
Sounds like MJ really ruined his life.
Yeah.
I heard he also ruined a guy named Muggsy's life too.
Oof.
I mean, that's a whole nother story.
Oh, is that okay? Well, after that wonderful story,
thank you for telling it. Yeah, thanks for sharing.
Of course.
Would you like to do your hot and cold, Zach?
Sure. On a less serious note, we'll switch over to my hot or cold series. So, for my first scalding hot take, we'll go with bacon is the most overrated food of all time.
I love bacon. I love bacon.
No, not overrated.
Bacon? Look, bacon's not bad. But just the way it's portrayed in TV shows and movies, they're like, oh, I could never go vegetarian because I couldn't live without bacon. I couldn't do this without.
Oh yeah, I mean it's not that good, but I do like bacon quite a bit. I don't eat it ever because it's not very healthy, but
I have it like once a month, and I'm like, this is like okay.
I love it.
I guess
on
it depends on how it's cooked. I get
a nice crispy piece of bacon.
Or like a BLT. A BLT is fire too, but like
I don't like crispy bacon at all.
Mine has to be like a little
chewy.
I hate it chewy. This one time I ate a piece of bacon and it was chewy and it got stuck in my throat. It was like all the way down and it was still on my tongue and I had to grab it out. Pull it out.
That's a nice visual.
I can't eat non-crispy bacon anymore.
Oh no, I can't. If it's even a little like too crispy, I don't want it. Actually, when I texted Zach this morning, I didn't wake up till 2, and they had a family breakfast, and I had no interest in leftovers. So I just don't like bacon.
Oof.
Yeah, I mean I prefer turkey bacon. Like,
yeah, turkey bacon is
but
good,
I prefer turkey bacon.
Respect.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not.
I just think it's extremely overrated.
Yeah, like the way it's portrayed in like TV shows and stuff, they make it seem like it's like the best food in the world. But for me, it's like there's other breakfast food that I like better.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah.
I like even if it's like if I go to like a restaurant, the option is like bacon or sausage. I'll take sausage.
Yeah, you should choose sausage too.
Here's my question. I usually take female bacon. I love female bacon.
Female bacon is like too much for me sometimes. I feel like
that's right.
It's just like I don't know.
Well,
but it is good. I do like female bacon.
Here's my question: do you have any more breakfast-related takes?
In my hot or cold section, no.
Okay,
no.
So
like in general, I have a lot of breakfast takes.
Here's my take though: French toast, waffles, pancakes. That order.
Okay. I agree in the sense that I think French toast is the best. Yeah. But I couldn't have French toast every day. Or like often. No, like I'd have to have French toast. I have French toast like once a year. And I'm like, wow, this is amazing. Yeah. Like I could have waffles every day. Like I couldn't have French.
I'm not talking Eggos. I'm talking like the big breakfast waffles you get.
Yeah, like that's the thing. Like pancake, I'll have like half a pancake and I'll be stuffed.
Right? I just think
the thing with the pancake is it's got to be made right too.
Yeah,
not too.
Yeah, if it's like runny, I'm like ugh. Like it's got like bad. Like yeah,
you gotta have like the right mix, like it nice and fluffy.
Yeah.
Otherwise, yeah.
I agree with it. I think pancakes are really good. Like when they're made right, I think pancakes are so good. But again, I get like if I go to a breakfast place and I get a pancake, I'm stuffed.
Yeah,
because they're usually huge.
So you get you get French toast because you get 2 pieces. You usually get eggs with it.
Yeah, but like I could have consistently have a waffle and be like, this is good. Whereas like French toast, I'd get sick of it. I could have one or twice.
Are you talking Eggos?
Eggos, but even a regular big waffle, like they're kind of the same. It's just bigger.
I love that. I love Eggos. They're so good.
Yeah, I think I like Eggos more than the big ones.
Honestly, Eggos are sick.
Okay, wait, now here's the real question. Above all 3 of those has to be eggs. Eggs are better than all 3.
Yeah, I fuck with eggs.
Yeah, I eat eggs almost every day as well.
I have like cereal every day now, but I used to have eggs a lot. And what's your favorite? Okay, but eggs is like easy because eggs is like the typical. But what do you go with? What kind? How do you get your eggs? Scrambled?
Scrambled or a fried egg sandwich?
I have them over easy with a piece of toast.
So
I get the toast and get the runny stuff after. And
I fuck with scrambled eggs too. Like I think they're good, but I'm gonna be honest. I love hard-boiled eggs.
That's fair. No, I like hard-boiled eggs. They're good.
They're delicious.
Yeah. I fuck with hard-boiled egg. Plus, they're they're like scrambled's easy. Like they're all easy to make, but like you just put hard-boiled egg in like a pot and sit there for like 5 minutes. And
the thing with scrambled is sometimes like I don't feel the best after eating scrambled. Sometimes.
Yeah, I feel
that. Fair. I feel that. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, so I kind of hijacked that take. But...
No, that was good. That was good. I'll come back with more food-related takes next time.
Food is always the best.
That was like our best debate yet.
Because I mean, everybody eats food, so
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, next one. Breaking Bad is infinitely better than Game of Thrones.
I haven't watched Game of Thrones, so
this one was
I
more
don't
for
know.
Tanner because I know he likes both of them, and I want to see what his reaction is. And I don't like Game of Thrones.
That's tough. Infinitely, definitely not.
Breaking Bad is like one of the best shows from start to finish ever. Like, there's no bad about Breaking Bad.
Exactly. I will say I found Breaking Bad a little slow at points, but
so it's Game of Thrones. The whole first season of Game
Let
of Thrones.
me finish. You haven't watched the full show.
I said the whole first season of Game of Thrones sucks.
It does not suck. I think Game of Thrones can also be slow at points. I think the only reason I will say Breaking... You asked me this a year and a half ago before the ending. It's an easy Game of Thrones is better. I think... but Breaking Bad nailed the ending, whereas Game of Thrones crashed and burned with their ending. People didn't like it. Everyone liked the ending of Breaking Bad. And, I mean, Breaking Bad had the unnecessary movie, but
I didn't watch that.
It didn't really change much of the show. It just really showed you what happened afterward. I haven't watched Better Call Saul, but apparently it's really good.
Apparently it's in the same echelon. Like, it's just as good as everything else. So, like, I think that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, so I definitely think now that Game of Thrones is done, I think Breaking Bad was done better. I think Game of Thrones has more of a rewatchability, though, than Breaking Bad.
Yeah, I wouldn't
think I could ever rewatch Breaking Bad.
Yeah, I think a lot of people have, but I couldn't.
No, and I can easily rewatch Game of Thrones. I have rewatched Game of Thrones. I have yet to go back to Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad is just like, it's the perfectly like start to finish like release show. Plus it has like the most epic, like, I think I Am the One Who Knocks, like that speech is one of the most epic like monologues in TV history.
The only thing that brings Breaking Bad down a tad, and everyone hates on me when I say this, but the Fly episode was the stupidest fucking thing ever included in TV. There was no context. There was no story context. It was just such an unnecessary filler episode about a fly.
Nah, it was kind of sick, though.
No.
It was kind of sick.
We need to go to a different take. We can't talk about this anymore.
Okay, anyways, my next take is Giannis should stay with Milwaukee.
I say yes, just so I can see all the Raptors. So I can see all the Raptors fans cry.
Well, okay, here's my reason for why Giannis should stay with the Bucks. I don't. The Raptors fans will be pissed. I don't think if he's leaving, I'm not necessarily sure he's coming to the Raptors anyways.
No.
But get your Supermax, get your P's, get your money, and you can always force your way out afterwards if you want to leave.
Just demand a trade.
Yeah, you can just be like, I don't want to be here anymore. And then you can pretty much pick where you want to go after.
Well, here's my thing.
Get your early Supermax contract in. Yeah, and plus he has the most, like, he can pretty much get Milwaukee to do whatever he wants.
I don't want him going to like a team that's already good, because
I agree with that.
I don't
like he goes to Golden State or something.
Yeah, like that would just kind of suck.
I think it would be sick if he went to Dallas though, because like Dallas is good, but like that would be a sick pair up, because Porzingis is going to be injured for the rest of his career. So
if one of you didn't get me a Luka Doncic jersey for the Christmas thing, I'm going to be upset.
I did not.
I could get you one, but it'll take about a year to ship.
And it will probably not fit.
Yeah, it definitely would not fit in the budget.
Or on me.
Yeah, that's why I was looking at some clothing for you, and I was like, I don't know why I'm not involved.
Yeah, don't look at.
I'm not gonna get any.
Unless they're hats, don't look at clothing for me.
Can you send me some head measurements?
Oh, for my hats?
And like.
I'll show you my Bills hat tomorrow when we work out.
I need some exact measurements.
Okay, well, I'll let you measure my hat.
I'll get a tape measure, yeah.
Okay.
Put it around your head.
But
getting you a pumpkin to wear.
Yeah, that'd be dope if he came to Dallas. My Mavs just got that much better.
Yeah, they'd
I am
be
watching-
sick if they had him.
I'm out watching at least 10 Mavs games this season. That's my goal.
Okay. I saw this post today on Reddit on why the Mavs are going to go 72-0 this season. And the person named every single team and just put no Luka Doncic for every team.
Fact.
Luka's better than everyone. He's the best player.
Luka wins MVP this season.
He could.
Yeah.
He's
I wonder if I
He'll
could
definitely
bet
be in the
on-
running.
Yeah.
I wonder if I can bet on that right now.
I think it
Um,
depends on who goes to where. Like if Harden goes to like some non-contender and he's just racking up 40 points a game, who knows?
Yeah.
Send Harden to Dallas.
Or if Steph goes crazy on Golden State this year, like
Mm-hmm.
You can't bet MVPs. Well, not on the site I use. You can only bet on who wins each conference and the championship. And right now, the Lakers are the favorite. Who do you think's ranked second?
For the title?
For
Yeah.
the title or the conference? The
Title.
title?
probably either the Clippers or Milwaukee or Brooklyn. Probably one of those three.
I'm going to say the Clippers.
Yeah, I'd say probably the Clippers as well.
Well, Zach named the next three, but in the wrong order.
Ah,
Brooklyn at number 2.
Okay.
Clippers at 3. Milwaukee at 4. Celtics at 5. The Heat at 6. And the Raptors at 7. With the Mavs at 8. Mavs can do it.
I saw this awful ranking the other day.
It ranked all the teams.
Yeah, it was. I forget what it was, but
Can you find it?
I don't know where I saw it or anything.
What was it about?
yeah.
They just
ranking the.
they just
Go ahead,
had
sir.
some like good teams. Really, like the Raptors weren't even top 10, I don't think. And I think I forget what the ranking was. They had the Nets very low as well. They just had teams in awful places. It was one of the big companies or something that ranked it.
Siakam's going to average 30 this year, so that'll be fine.
Facts.
they're all going to be transition buckets. Every time someone gets ball, start sprinting.
Okay, Zach, you can go on to your next state.
Okay. Kansas City is still better than Pittsburgh
Yes.
in terms
Yeah,
of
I
agree.
football. Yeah.
And
Okay.
I will say the power ranking for the it changed now that Pittsburgh played this week.
Mm.
Kansas has been first all week, and now they're number 2.
Oof.
But
Kansas is better than Pittsburgh. That's
give it to number 4, the Buffalo Bills.
Oh, okay. I didn't know what we were clapping for. I just wanted to clap.
The Bills will be the team that ends the Pittsburgh undefeated streak. Calling it now,
We'll see.
and I will put money on it.
Bills are
And
the second
If you're
best
putting
team in their
money on it,
conference.
Then
Pardon?
it's probably not going to happen. 'Cause
What?
The Bills are the second best team in their conference.
In their conference or in their...
Division,
No.
I mean. Division.
Okay, who's ahead of them in the division?
Dolphins are clearly the better team.
And you weigh more than me. And we're just stating stupid facts now?
Dolphins are winning the division.
I'll give you 2-1 odds on that if you want to. They're only one game behind.
Yeah, I know.
And Dolphins have a rather easy schedule.
Yeah, I think we went over this before.
I think just you and I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Dolphins could take the division, but they're not because Buffalo's winning out the rest of the season.
I don't know.
They're Buffalo
the
is
Broncos.
beating Pittsburgh.
The Broncos. It's gonna
The
be
Broncos
tough.
are not going to beat
It's gonna
them
be tough.
too. Yeah, with a wide receiver at QB,
What are the Broncos now, anyways?
like 3-8. 3-8.
3-8. 3-8. 3-8. 3-8. 3-8. 3-8. 3-8. 3-8. 3-8. 3-8. 3-8. 3-8. 3-8. 3-8. 3-8. 3-8. 3-8. 3-8. 3-8. 3-8. 3-8. 3-8. 3-8. 3-8. 3-8. 3-8. 3-8. 3-8. 3-8. 3-8. 3-8. 3-8. 3-8. 3-8. 3-8. 3-8. 3-8. 3-8. 3-8. 3-8. 3-8. 3-8. 3-8. 3-8. 3-8. 3-8. 3-8. 3-8. 3-8. 3-8. 3-8. 3-8. 3-8. 3-8. 3-8. 3-8. 3-8. 3-8. 3-8. 3-8. 3-8. 3-8. 3-8. 3-8. 3-8. 3-8. 3-8. 3-8. 3-8. 3-8. 3-8. 3-8. 3-8. 3-8. Broncos, where are you? 4-7.
Oh,
Just as good as the Lions.
yeah. How's that make you feel, Roy?
I hope the Lions don't win another game this season. That way they get a good pick.
Tank for Trevor?
Yes.
I mean, Trevor's going to the
Jets.
0-11 Jets, who aren't going to win another game this season, or win a game this season.
Rip.
The Jets have the Raiders, the Seahawks, the Rams, the Browns, and the Pats. The only team on that list that they can beat is the Pats, and that's because the Pats beat them by a field goal on the last drive of the game.
Oof.
After the
Yeah.
Jets missed a field goal. So, I don't... Why would they win? Like, there's no point in winning.
I mean, yeah.
You
The
telling them to throw games because that's
Yes, I am.
The
point
players always want to win, no matter what.
Yeah.
It's just
They
the
suck.
coach just gotta call some bad plays and
Yeah, you know.
Worst part is Trevor Lawrence has said multiple times he does not want to go to the Jets.
It's where players go to die, isn't it?
No, it's literally they kill QBs.
Yeah.
They ruin their careers.
Would he stay back though?
He said he might play another season.
I don't know why would you do that though. Just go get your P's, get that money, and then
I mean, you'll get the entry level plus whatever.
I think is it not? Is there not like a lottery system? But I'm just saying it. You risk
for picks?
destroying your leg. Yeah.
Oh no, there is no.
There's no bonus if you come in like the top 15 or something.
Oh, maybe for
There
contracts.
probably is.
But what I'm saying, I thought you asked if there was a lottery. It's not. It goes
Oh
by
no,
that.
I meant like so like for the NBA it's called you're a lottery pick if you're in the top 15 and you
Yeah, I
get,
know that. Yeah.
that's what I meant.
Oh, okay, might be. No,
Yeah,
but
Yeah, the only thing would be risking injury if he plays
Yeah, if
another
he's
year, because you never know.
Or his draft stock falls, like he plays bad, he doesn't.
yeah, I mean, yeah.
Why play more years in college than you have to? They're already exploiting you.
Facts.
The NCAA mad evil.
Yeah, that's fair. No, but to wrap up that point, yes, the Chiefs are better than the Steelers.
I forgot what
Yeah.
my take was that we started on.
I wonder if they play each other this season.
I don't know.
Do the Chiefs? What's the rest of the schedule? No, they don't. That's interesting.
Oh, Trevor Lawrence isn't even predicted to win the Heisman.
No, he got hurt.
Oh, is he still hurt?
I don't know. He got hurt and then he got COVID.
Oh, okay.
Oh, jeez.
There's two other
Yeah.
quarterbacks at the top.
Hey, you go to your next pick, Zach.
Oh, okay. Okay. My next one we already talked about. It was Jake Paul, Evander Kane. I said like it could actually be a good fight.
Well, no, we talked about Logan.
Or sorry, yeah. Well, they both could be a good fight.
Yeah, I think it will be really interesting either way. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't see either of them fighting.
Yeah, I don't see it happening.
They should do Beetlejuice versus Nate Robinson.
Beetlejuice has that knockout power, so I don't know. He throws some haymakers.
I'm just shaking my head at that one. You guys can keep going.
I'll just move on. Okay. The next one. Minecraft is the game of our generation. Because last podcast we talked about what the game of our generation was. I changed my argument to Minecraft. Because you were saying it was something else, Tanner. I'm going to say it's Minecraft.
Yeah, what did I say it was? I didn't say. I just read it off the list.
Yeah, you read it off. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Did I say The Witcher? God of War.
God of War.
God of
yeah.
War, yeah. It's
For me, it's got to be
definitely
Minecraft.
yeah.
I think it has to be Fortnite.
It's Fortnite or Minecraft. It's between
Yeah.
those two.
It's
But
gotta
I
be
think-
those two for sure.
Yeah, nothing's had the staying power of Minecraft. Minecraft's the biggest game in the
Yeah.
world again. It came out in 2009.
Mm-hmm. It just always it dies off for a bit, but it comes back stronger every time.
I think it's just because it's an open world you can code anything into. Anything you want to do. Someone can code it and make a Minecraft world, and you can go play COD, you can go play zombies, like you can go play Fortnite. Battle Royale was Minecraft invented Battle Royales in the game, like in the gaming universe anyways. Like
a big thing with Minecraft now, why it's so popular as well, is because of Mr. Beast.
And Dream,
I mean, Dream's popular because of Mr. Beast.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, if you play with Mr. Beast, you're blown up automatically a star.
Which is crazy, because then Mr. Beast goes fanboy forgetting to play with PewDiePie.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. Minecraft is just huge. Like, Minecraft has the staying power of just, I don't understand. It's always...
Honestly, I'm shocked. There's 2 games I'm shocked that are still big. They're both Battle Royales. And I'm shocked Fortnite has managed to live this long after everyone left it. Like, all the big creators and everything. But the next one is Apex.
Apex is still around, and they're still getting players and viewers. Yeah, I know.
I'm shocked it's doing it. Wait, it just had a massive update.
Yeah.
I
know. I remember both of us were talking one day, like a couple months ago. We were both like, "Oh yeah, Apex is dead." Yeah. And then I looked, and I was like, "Oh no, Apex is not dead. Apex is like very much alive." Apparently, so I stopped playing it when after their second battle pass.
Yeah.
So the first battle pass came out. I played that battle pass, and I hated it because it was stupid. And then the second battle pass came out, and I was like, "Okay, this one's like the same thing." I stopped playing, and no one really talked about it for a while, and then I just found out it was still killing it. I was like, "Geez." But yeah, that one surprised me too. Apex was fun for a bit, but I just kind of got sick of battle royales in general.
So back to the original point from you saying that it should be Minecraft. I think the reason Minecraft didn't make this list is because it came out before this gaming generation.
Oh, like 2010s? Is that the generation of console?
Yeah.
Oh.
When did the Xbox One and PS4s come out?
2014? No. 2013. Every 7 years.
Oh yeah.
I guess
it. Yeah, I guess it definitely
Minecraft came out in 2009.
Okay, so yeah, then it's Fortnite. I guess.
You know what lasted longer than Minecraft though?
What? Roblox. Well, Minecraft is still bigger than Roblox, though.
Oh, it's definitely bigger, but
Minecraft didn't have a Lil Nas X concert.
That's fair.
That's fair. That's fair. Apparently, that Lil Nas X concert did like bigger than all the Travis Scott ones and stuff on Fortnite,
which is crazy.
Apparently, it did nuts numbers.
The Travis Scott one was nuts on Fortnite. Like they did such a good job.
Yeah.
Like Roy and I went into.
Are you saying the Lil Nas X one they didn't do a good job?
I haven't seen it.
Because I'll disconnect from this podcast right now.
I know they don't have the power that Fortnite had to put on what they did with Marshmello and Travis Scott. But Roy and our friend Mason and I went into that. And we were just memeing. We were like, "Yeah, it's Travis Scott, yeah." But like the concert was actually pretty good.
I didn't go to any of them.
I thought it was gonna be like the Marshmello one, which was cool, but the Travis Scott one was just
infinitely better.
Yeah.
And actually, speaking of that, though, I don't know if you noticed, Roy, but in the Fortnite event that happened this week, Galactus from the MCU destroyed the world, the Fortnite world, or attempted to. And Astro World's actually in the background.
Oh yeah, I did see that. I saw a picture of that on Twitter.
Yeah, that's pretty dope, actually.
Yeah. And also, Fortnite's live events are just unrivaled. Like nothing has ever been as good as those in gaming.
Yeah,
I didn't watch any of them
for sure.
Yeah. Oh, there isn't even an argument, Zach. They're just unreal.
I mean, nobody else really does live events.
Yeah, no one else does them. So yeah.
I see more of them coming.
Yeah,
for sure.
I mean, Fortnite was just the game that was big.
COD did one. COD did one.
Did they?
Yeah, to reveal Cold War.
Mm.
They did a live event because I had participated in that. It was pretty cool. It was nowhere near as good as the Fortnite ones, but it was still pretty cool. Continue your takes.
Yeah. The next one is YouTube boxing is good for boxing. Like it's good for the sport.
Yes.
I think it brings in a lot of new people.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Boxing has been dying forever.
Yeah. Boxing's dead. Boxing was dead.
Mm-hmm.
And I hate giving KSI and Logan Paul the credit, but their fights.
I love KSI, but yeah.
I mean, I like KSI more now. I didn't like him. I liked KSI, and I stopped liking him because he became an idiot. And then I started liking him now, especially when you're sending me these Sidemen clips, which are hilarious.
Yeah, they're so funny.
But yeah, I definitely think that YouTube boxing has had a huge impact.
Yeah, I mean, how many people I mean, it's Mike Tyson, so people are going to watch, but like, I think a lot of people tuned into that to watch Jake Paul and
I 100% agree.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think Triller knew that too.
Yeah.
And that's why they took the fight.
Oh, I don't think Triller does it I think someone else does it. I don't think Triller does it if it's
Jake's
not
on that.
If Jake's not on that. Because Triller's a social media company.
Yeah. So I was kind of shocked that DAZN brought in the KSI Logan one, and then I thought actually that's genius of them.
Yeah, they definitely did crazy numbers on that.
And just think, like sites like those have like DAZN. They used to have first 3 months were free, and I think it was just before the Logan Paul they changed it to 7 days free. And even off that alone, say you make the account, I'm going to say like 40% of people aren't going to remember in a week to cancel their account.
Yeah.
So you're banking on those. There's a month payment. And how long does it go until they remember they don't have to pay?
Yeah, or people buy it and then they realize like, oh, look at all this shit.
Yeah.
Like that's the way friggin' the model for all streaming sites is you get it and then you're like, oh, I can't live without this. You get it for a month and you're like, oh, I can watch TV in my room, anywhere in the house, like all these shows that I can't get anywhere else.
Yeah.
I mean, that was the thing for Netflix for a while, because when there was no other streaming services, Netflix had everything.
Yeah.
And it was like $10 a month, and they didn't have their originals really, but they had everything. So you could just hop on and watch whatever you wanted. Like,
do you guys remember when Netflix used to be mailed DVDs?
Yeah. I remember. I miss going to Blockbuster though. That's what I will say.
Oh man,
yeah, that was hype going there.
You and your family going to Blockbuster, picking out a movie, getting all the candies and stuff that they had there.
No, we wouldn't. So the way Roy will remember, the way our plaza that had Blockbuster is set up is Blockbuster used to take up like 5 stores, and now it's like it used to be one big store, and now it's 5 little ones. And right beside Blockbuster was a pizza place and the bulk barn. So our family used to be like, okay, we'll get pizza and wings for dinner. We'll grab a movie or I get a video game for the GameCube, and we'll go get candy for the show. And so we could get everything all in one stop, and I think that worked perfectly for both Blockbuster and the 2 companies.
Yeah. I used to go to Blockbuster. We'd look for a movie for like fucking 30 minutes. No one could decide on a movie. And like I'd go with my friends too, because we used to watch like a movie like every Saturday with my neighbors. And we'd go and I'd get a blue box of Mike and Ike's and a green box of Mike and Ike's.
Fair.
Goated.
I used to get
Mike and Ike's is actually underrated.
Yeah, I used to get Mike and Ike's to watch Junior B hockey games. I get the boxes of Mike and Ike's.
Mike and Ike's are underrated. I used to love them. I don't really get them now because I'm more of like a chocolate person, but I love Mike and Ike's.
Yeah, but to note your Blockbuster, like I just finished Schitt's Creek, and you watched the first season, and there's always the joke because Johnny, one of the main characters, he used to own a video chain store, and it went under because their manager stole all their money. But really, Blockbuster and his fake company crashed, and the running joke is he used to always be the number 2 video store, and then at one point, someone in the town just snaps at him being an idiot and goes, "You were fucking number 2. No one cared about you. Blockbuster was all that mattered." And it just had me crying with laughter because facts, like Blockbuster dominated that game for so long.
Honestly, if a Blockbuster opened up like recent, I'd go there for like
Nostalgia.
Like for nostalgia. It'd probably last like a week.
Well,
I'd go get all my movies there, and then
there were 2 left in the U.S. last year. John Oliver, maybe it was a couple years ago. John Oliver bought all this stuff with the end of the year budget from HBO that he gets, but all these Liam Neeson and someone else, Russell Crowe. It was all this Russell Crowe merch that he auctioned off, and he gave it to this last Blockbuster in Alaska, so people would go there, and that actually it went under this year, but. And they called John Oliver. They're like, "Do you want your stuff back?" And he's like, "Just give it away. Like, I don't care." But John Oliver tried so hard to save the last Blockbusters.
Isn't there one now? It's like it's a Blockbuster, but now you can stay overnight there, and you watch movies.
See, that's sick.
It's not like an actual store where you go and rent movies now. But
you know what I think?
They have all the movies there, and
you know what I think would be sick along that idea is like you go to a Blockbuster and they have like a theater in the back where like you go, you pick your movie at the front, you watch in the theater, and then you can leave. That'd be kind of sick. But
so there's only one Blockbuster.
I still wouldn't go.
There's only one Blockbuster left, and it is in. I can't check because they want me to make an account.
Oof.
Oh, in Oregon.
Okay.
Here's my thing. So earlier in the year, this has nothing to do with Blockbuster, but kind of with what Roy was talking about. Earlier in the year when COVID started, a baseball stadium, I think it was the Twins like affiliate stadium, started renting themselves out on Airbnb. So you could spend the night at like a baseball stadium. Would you guys do that?
No, I don't think so. How nice is the stadium?
Oh, it's a farm team to the MLB, so it's a nice stadium.
Yeah, like where am I going to sleep? Like, dude, I guess they typically have like ice baths and like spas and stuff in those stadiums, right? Maybe I would. It'd probably be hell expensive.
I think it was.
If it was like any other sports stadium, because I'm not going to go play baseball.
Fair. Would you do it in a hockey arena?
It'd be cold.
No, I do it in a hockey arena, but it would have to be the Air Canada Center. Sorry, the Scotiabank Arena.
There you go.
I feel like there's definitely nicer ones. Like the Scotiabank Arena is not that.
There's hotel rooms in it though.
Yeah, that's fair.
So
the boxes are super nice too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, just call the staff and be like, "We want the ice taken away. Put on the floor."
Like there's some arenas in the States that are nuts. They have like pools and stuff and water slides in them. Like it's
football stadium. A lot of the football stadiums in the States have those.
Yeah.
All
and baseball stadiums too. Yeah. Like I've seen like highlights of people hitting like at baseball games and runs and it lands in a pool. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Okay. And so my last take is kind of like one we probably might not talk about for a while, but the Forza games are super underrated.
Oh, the Forza games are sick.
I've never played, so you
so good. The Forza games are Forza Horizon in general,
yes,
unbelievable. And then the Forza games, just the racing ones, are sick. Like I think they're.
I didn't play a lot of the earlier ones, but I got Horizon 4.
Yes.
And it's one of my favorite games. Yeah.
It's so much fun. The open world is sick, and then I love like building your garage and then going like I don't know if you bought any of the DLC, but the Lego the Lego one is sick.
Oh yeah,
I didn't buy a Lego garage.
Like it's a whole Lego like open world kind of
that's
section of the map. Yeah.
Let's go.
No, it's such a good game.
It's such a good game.
I would play it a lot more if I never had people to play with. So.
You can play with Zach will play with you.
Yeah,
it's so much fun.
I was saving up for the one car. It was like one of the fastest ones.
Yeah. I mean, if you like just by doing the story and stuff, you get a lot of sick cars. But yeah,
I think it was like a Ferrari. I forget what it was, but it was like 4 million credits to get it on the auction.
Yeah.
Last time I was playing, I was just saving up, and I'm like $1 million off now.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
I don't know. I remember I got one like sick car from one of those like super spin things.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I tried to auction it off, and I thought it was gonna sell for so much. It sold for nothing. I was so pissed. I was like, oh, I would have just freaking kept it. Anyways, those were my takes, and this has been hot or cold.
I think the takes themselves are good, and then our rambles on afterwards were good.
Yeah.
I think that was one of our better hot or cold segments.
Yeah, agreed.
What have you guys been watching recently?
Well, Big Mouth just came out, so I've been watching that. I still haven't watched Mando, and I said I would watch it before the podcast, but
I watched it. It's a good, good episode.
Behind all of us.
Yeah.
Everyone's talking about how great the episode was.
Yeah, I should have watched it, but I forgot.
Zach, buy me all the Schitt's Creek Funko Pops.
I didn't even know they had Funkos. There's like Funkos of everything.
Okay, 1 second. There's not though. What did I look? Oh, Brooklyn Nine-Nine doesn't have them.
They probably do their own. They probably have a license with someone else. Some like action figure company.
Mm.
I was actually gonna buy you Brooklyn Nine-Nine merch for Christmas, but they really only sold like clothes on the NPC store. So I was like, oh, not gonna get this guy a shirt, and then
better that way.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sad. My Mr. Beast thing came in. Zach, the shirt. I didn't get anything. Cool.
You didn't get anything? No. Does it fit?
I didn't even try. I think I ordered a 2XL, so no, it will not fit.
True.
I will say yes, that's the goal.
Exactly.
I wanted to get you guys a Kyle Lowry, each of you a Kyle Lowry Funko Pop, but they do not sell them.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know. I looked for Roy's Christmas like Kyle Lowry stuff. I was on Amazon looking.
They got Ja,
like bobbleheads and stuff.
They got Ja, Steph, KD, Giannis, Donovan Mitchell, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, LeBron, Trae Young, Bradley Beal, Nikola Jokic.
Just gonna list all the NBA Funko Pops.
I'm almost done. Curry, Jordan, Hardaway, O'Neal, Gary Payton, Sean Kemp, Johnson, and Bird. There's 19. The NHL has 11.
Yeah. I feel like the sports Funko Pops probably don't sell as well.
Oh. No.
Oh.
Maybe they do sell Kyle Lowry ones.
Oh.
Because the website only has 11 Funko Pops for the NHL, and I own 4 NHL Funko Pops, and none of them are on here.
Yeah.
Because don't they limit some of them? Like they only sell them for a limited time.
Yeah.
Because I've seen a lot of the Funko Pops like on eBay or stuff, and then it's not on the site.
Yeah, well, even like I was looking on Amazon, there's some Funko Pops. Like I was looking at like Adventure Time ones, and they're like $500-$600 because they're so rare.
I was just gonna say, a DeMar DeRozan Canada exclusive one popped up, and there was 2. I was about to order it right now for you guys, but they are $70 a piece.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, there's some that are, if they're like super rare, they're like super expensive.
This is pretty dope. I mean, this is a pretty good one.
Yeah.
What they probably did is this was probably given away at a Raptors game.
Yeah, maybe.
That's what it looks like. Because I know Raptors, they do the bobbleheads, they do everything. I mean,
I think I saw this one online too when I was looking for Kyle Lowry bobbleheads.
Yeah, there's nothing Lowry.
Yeah. It's just disrespect. You think like because you like a lot of players they have like bobblehead nights, right? And it'll be like this player. So I was like, oh, there's definitely Kyle Lowry ones.
Nope.
I'd search him up and look for him on Amazon. It was just jerseys and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Everybody disrespects Lowry as well. So
honest.
I saw a post today on Twitter on who the greatest Raptor of all time was, and they had Vince Carter, DeRozan, and Chris Bosh in the picture, and then half the comments were people saying T-Mac.
He
did nothing in Toronto.
Yeah,
he was like a great after, but
yeah, he was like a 3-and-D player for Toronto.
I agree with VC and Bosh being on that list.
Yeah, it's Kyle Lowry 1, and then DeRozan. and then Vince Carter and
Put
Bosch.
Rosen ahead of Bosch and
Yeah, Drozen stayed here longer, and he was like, he built our championship culture that would become our championship.
Yeah.
Better question. So
He also holds like all the records, him and Lowry.
better question. So you say if you're going in order of player skill, though, not just what they did for the Raptors, what order do you put it? Same order?
Like
I mean,
their skill
like
on
at the time,
the Raptors.
on the Raptors.
No, like career
Well,
Raptors.
then Hakeem Olajuwon is the best player that ever played for the Raptors.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was not great on the Raptors.
yeah, he was like
I didn't even
fucking
know that
60
happened.
years old.
That was one of the arguments in the thing
Yeah.
too. Someone said T-Mac, and they're like, that's like saying Hakeem.
Yeah,
It's not just based on skill throughout their entire career.
I just saw a question. Oh, not sports related, but we want to talk about our Spotify Wrapped? Give fans a little insight on us.
sure. Mine's weird though.
I say we
yeah,
each tell our top 5 artists and our top 5 songs.
I don't remember them, so I'd have to look.
Yeah, you can just pull it. I'm pulling mine up.
Yeah, I'm pulling.
You can also just
it
skip to the very end, and it shows you.
There. Oh, here we go.
So I'll go first. I don't use Spotify all that often. I tend to use my Apple Music more than I use Spotify. But I use I use Spotify for the playlists they make for me. I don't listen to my own music on here. So number 1 overall, we have Harris Heller, who is a royalty-free music, and the only reason he's number 1 is because I play it for 4 hours at a time while I stream. So it's been popping up on stream. And number 2 is Deadmau5. I listen to Deadmau5 while I study. Number 3 is Kanye. Number 4 is Yarkel's. And somehow, some way, number 5 is Justin Bieber.
Hey, I know you're a big Bieber fan. Don't hide it.
I love Justin Bieber.
My top songs are Call You Mine by the Chainsmokers, Blueberry Flago, I don't know who sings it, Roxanne.
Yeah.
Roxanne, I don't remember who sings it. Not
the new
one. The new one.
The new one, yeah.
Hate Me, I believe it's Ellie Goulding, or is it Ellie King?
Ellie Goulding and
Juice
WRLD.
WRLD. And then Intentions is 5th.
Okay.
My top genre is pop, and I listen to 6,000 minutes worth of music. I haven't looked at my Apple Music one though. I didn't know they were doing one.
Oh, they did one?
Did.
Oh,
Yeah, they do. They started doing one last year. They did one.
Yeah,
last
I did. They did one last year, but it didn't work.
Oh.
I couldn't ever view mine.
Oof.
Okay, Roy, you can go next.
My top artists were number 1. I got Juice WRLD, Lil Uzi Vert, Bankroll Hayden, Polo G, and Ian Dior were my top 5 artists. And then my top songs were Myron by Lil Uzi Vert. Great song. Good album. Number 2 was Psycho. Forget who sings that. Number 3 was High School. I also do not know who sings that.
Psycho Post Malone?
No. It's the other guy. Another white guy, but I was going to say the white guy, but Post Malone is also white. Schoolgirl by Bankroll Hayden and Heartless by Polo G, I believe. Yes.
Red Velvet, or is there like an exclamation mark at the end of Psycho?
Yes.
MASN.
Yeah, that's who it is.
So, okay. Oh, go. Yeah, say your genre.
My top genre was rap, which you could probably tell from all the artists. And 8,449 minutes.
Actually, from what you told me today, I'm shocked T Swift didn't make it on there.
Yeah, because Marissa would listen to that.
Yeah, I mean, for me this year, all I would do was add music and put it on a playlist, and then my playlist is like 600 songs long, and I just
That's mine on Apple Music, yeah.
Yeah, and I just hit shuffle, so it's whatever came up the most. Like, I think my most played song, it said I only played like 15 times.
Jesus.
But yeah, so like, I don't know. But okay, my top artists were
Anna's Mitchell and Hadestown were the top two, but they're the same thing. Like they're the same. Like she wrote the music for the Hadestown Broadway musical, which I put my Broadway thing when I would study, like my Broadway music thing. So that's why that's up there. Number 3 was Alec Benjamin. Number 4 was Kanye, and number 5, surprisingly, I thought it was going to be Harry Styles, was Niall Horan. From One Direction.
Your top songs?
My top songs were Strings by Ian Dior, Gone Girl, which I think is also by Ian Dior, Crowded Room, which is by Selena Gomez, and Black, like 6 Lack Black.
No, it's 6 Lack, but...
Yeah. And then 4 was Hex, which I think is by 80 Perp. And then 5 was Mind is a Prison, which is Alec Benjamin. And then my top genre was rap, which from those top 5 makes no sense whatsoever. Like, see, that's what I mean. Like, none of them make sense because I just hit, like, and I think rap is the most common song on my playlist, like, genre on my playlist, but these, I guess, came up the most.
True.
And then I listened to 18,000.
Jesus Christ.
Minutes.
So we
man, that's not everybody else that has been posting theirs have like 90,000 minutes.
Yeah,
which is like 6 or 8 hours a day. I'm like,
I saw
crazy.
one post where it was like 4 million minutes, and like when you add it up, it's like not
possible.
But it's like just a meme, like people putting.
The best was so my sister recently started listening to Hamilton, and we watched it probably mid-August, and since then it's almost been all she listens to. So we got her year in review, and we were looking at it, and it went the Hamilton cast, Lin-Manuel Miranda, Leslie Odom Jr. Then it was like Lin and Leslie, and then it was a different band.
Yeah, that's why when I saw mine pop up, it was like N.A. Mitchell. I was like, who is that? And then I clicked. I was like, oh yeah, she's the one that wrote Hadestown. And then it's like your next one, Hadestown. I was like, oh, the same person, the same thing.
Right?
So yeah, I was confused.
No, I thought that'd be a good thing to talk about. Gives you a little insight onto what we listen to. I mean, I can't believe "Call You Mine" is my number 1 song. It's just
I could leave the Hadestown one just because I listen to Broadway musicals a lot, and they're long. So like, if you listen to like one musical,
it's an hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's like an hour and 20 of
Whereas like, I mean, especially with my sister in Hamilton. Hamilton's what, 2 hours and 40 minutes, if not longer. It's almost 3 hours on Disney Plus with a 1-minute intermission. If you haven't seen Hamilton, I don't think you have, Roy.
No, I haven't.
I highly, and I know Zach does too, highly recommend it. It's
really
so good. But I think it's Zach's second. Is it your second favorite musical right now?
Like 4th or 5th.
Really? Is Hadestown number 1 though?
Hadestown or Hairspray. Those are my top 2.
Oh, Hairspray's so
I love Hairspray.
overrated.
No, Hairspray's great. I like a lot of them. Like, I mean,
Wicked is the best, but like, don't.
Wicked is great, but I wouldn't say it's the best.
Wicked is the best.
Wicked is great.
Wicked's also.
Sound of Music is up there too.
Wicked's one of the only ones I've seen in theaters. That, Joseph and the Technicolor Dreamcoat, and Lion King.
I went to see the Office musical in Toronto before I saw The Office. So I didn't get any of it. I didn't get any of it. They're throwing out jokes and stuff from the show. All went over me. And then I watched the show later, and now.
I mean, I really like Sweeney Todd too.
I've seen Sweeney Todd.
There's a couple ones that are supposed to be really sick that I haven't seen, like Book of Mormon and stuff like that.
Chicago, it looks good.
Chicago's good. Have you not seen the movie? Cats?
No, Cabaret.
No.
They did Cabaret in Schitt's Creek, and apparently the play itself is really good. I hadn't heard about it till Schitt's Creek, but...
Have you guys seen Jesus Christ Superstar?
No, you've told me about it though.
Bro, it's the weirdest thing in the world. It's so weird. Oh man, it's like it tells like the story of like from the Bible, like Jesus being nailed to the cross and everything, like his whole story. But it's told from like Judas Iscariot's, like Judas's perspective. But it's so weird too. Like it's so like it's like it was weird because like when it came out, like it got hate from like the Christian.
You're going robot.
You're robot.
Of course. Is it good now? Is it good now?
Oh my god, no.
Oof.
There you go.
Jesus intervened there.
Yeah, you didn't want me to talk about
No,
it.
he doesn't. He does not.
That help.
We lost that.
Oh,
There we
There
go.
you go.
yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, there we go.
Bang.
I think I just needed to disconnect. I think it's a Discord.
Yeah, you went like ultra robot.
Oof.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, like it got hate from like everywhere. Like everyone hated it. The Christian community, like what's it called? Like the LGBTQ community, like everyone hated it at first, and now it's kind of like people love it. It's weird. I don't know. But they showed it to us in elementary school for music class, and it was odd, very odd movie.
Yeah, no, never seen it. No interest in seeing it.
I honestly recommend it. It's pretty funny too. The music's good too.
That's fair. No, what are we at? About an hour and 20 minutes?
Yeah, the first one was 40, 30, 20.
So an hour and a half.
Hour and a half, yeah.
I think we're good to wrap that up here.
Yeah, geez, we went longer than I thought.
I hope you guys enjoyed. If so, please make sure you smash that like button. Hit that sub button if you're not already subbed. Make sure you guys check out Smeagol's channel. Man's killing it in the NBA 2K game. And yeah.
Subscribe if you want money or you want to see Tanner puke. Pick one.
Oh,
Subscribe for one of those reasons.
neither of those reasons. Well, one of those reasons are good. Wait, can I win the $200 if I'm subbed?
No.
No.
Oh.
You cannot win it if you're on the podcast.
Okay, here's my question.
That defeats the whole purpose of it.
Here's my question. Can one of my nieces win it?
Are they subbed?
Damn, well, shit will be if they can win it.
So
Like everyone I know stuff.
That's
I mean,
nepotism and that's illegal.
We got to find a way to actually contact the person as well.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fair.
And this is only if we hit 5,000 subs.
Yeah.
So please sub if you want
Got
$200.
20 days.
Yeah.
Roy's got
20 days.
Roy's got to point it out tomorrow in his video.
Yeah.
Or else we're definitely not hitting it.
We'll make this live before.
I was looking at our stats though. Apparently, like 80% of the people that click on our videos aren't subbed. So
toxic.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that's just how it be.
We're gonna wrap things up. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you smash that sub button. We'll see you next week.
Peace.
Peace.